Welcome back everyone, this is GTA Failer. In our last video we tackled Two-Faced Tanner, which is the final Asuka mission for a while. Here I want to point out that we have 10,080 grenades, and as we hop into this marker the mission doesn't start. It's because I hopped in. I need to be on ground level and then I'll walk back in and it will start. So if you hop from the stairs, this is just a bug for this particular set of mission markers. All the Ray missions behave that way. This is Ray. He's a corrupt cop. We met him on that multiple phone booth chase that we did a couple of missions back for Asuka. And now Ray is our next mission giver, our only active mission giver. And remember, we had 10,080 grenades before, and now 10,092. Thank you, Ray, for 12 grenades. Yeah, grenades are going to be important in this mission. This is called Silence the Sneak, because we need to throw a grenade into an open window to smoke out the former partner of Ray, who is also a corrupt cop. And Ray wants this guy smoked out and then killed as he's trying to escape. So that's the plan. And we just head over here to this area of the map that we've been a few times, right behind this parking garage thingy. And this is apparently where the apartment is for Leon McCaffrey, and he's currently hanging out with some of his police buddies who are going to come after us with AK-47s. Now, I'm going to miss the first two throws here. This is for learning purposes, just to show you that if you miss all 12 times, then you're in big trouble because you won't be able to make the mission move forward. I'm going to make my third one. And later in this video, I'll give you a sense of where you can stand to make sure you make your mark every single time. Okay, so here comes Leon and a couple of police buddies with him. I missed my first grenade throw there. I was intending to just show you the mission fail for letting Leon get too far away, but I just decided to come out here and show you where he was going. And then I was sort of surprised on the map to find out that he was making a U-turn. And when I saw that, I said, hey, I'm going to give him a grenade. Now, he's actually not going to blow up from the grenade. He's going to flip on this grenade. Check this out. He's a victim of GTA 3 physics. Boom. That's right. The most powerful part of the grenade is the fact that it's like a 2-inch sphere, not that it has explosives in it. Okay, mission passed probably not the way that Rockstar intended. All right, this is a clip of me chasing and then doing drive-by shots on Leon, and notice that he stays in the car and continues driving even as it's on fire, so I admire his tenacity. In the next clip, I'm going to show you where to line up your grenade throw. Basically, you want to be like due south of this thing, this cardboard thing on the wall, that cardboard thing right there, and then basically due west of the window, and then you'll make your mark. I missed my first grenade toss here again. I just don't have the timing down for this. It's supposed to be easy, I think, if you have the timing down, but I clutched out the second grenade toss and get some. I'll point out that having wanted stars makes no difference at all at any phase of this mission, and also that McCaffrey has no fixed route as he's trying to escape. He has no destination for trying to escape. He's just kind of driving around randomly. And here I am going to eventually fail because I let McCaffrey escape, but it takes a long time. Like, he's got to get pretty far south on this island while we just wait here, waiting for him to slowly make his escape. But eventually you can fail for letting him get away, but my goodness, gang, it's pretty tough to let him get away. He's not the best driver and not the most aggressive with his route, trying to get away from us. Okay, in the next clip, I was wondering if any other weapons would work besides tossing a grenade in there. Like, can I fire bullets of any of my many different weapons? I'm going to skip the rocket launcher, but we're going to try all the other ones. And I wanted to see, I didn't think any of these would work. I was wondering, the only one that I thought maybe had a chance was the Molotov, because it's a throwable and it kind of explodes in fire, just like the grenade explodes. But the problem is I can't get it high enough. And I guess I didn't even realize that you can throw the grenade much higher than the Molotov. Like, the camera keeps zooming in when I do my throw for the Molotov. And I think I just can't get the height, which is too bad. So I was wondering if that would have worked, but turns out the the rocket launcher does work, just like the grenade. Of course, you're not supposed to have rockets at this moment, because they're only available on the third island, but we don't care about such rules. Okay, in this one, I wanted to show you that McCaffrey's attempt to get out of here got totally rejected by the fire department and the police department, working in concert to keep him right here. Eventually he's going to get out, and his backup plan is to like try to get back into that garage, I think, but the garage is closed for the rest of the game. It's never opening up again. Not for me, not for Leon. Anyway, I died, but I don't think Leon's contingency plan is all that strong. Okay, here I cut out a long chase where I just went up and down this main road, and I did not ram into his vehicle once. I didn't shoot his vehicle once with drive-by. He just got a lot of damage from running into stuff on the road, and I had nothing to do with it. Okay, so here I decided to block his escape with the ballista there, and then, you know, living the dream, just trying to get on top of this vehicle, but it didn't work. It didn't work. My hopes and dreams fading away as this yellow Sentinel drives off in the distance. And then just a hope and a prayer as I leap, and I nailed it, gang. I nailed it. This is the most clutch jump in the history of GTA 3. No. In the history of GTA. No. In the history of video games. I think our White Goose is going to make a video of that jump right there. My friends, it just keeps happening. Okay, so I didn't really think I had a prayer on that jump, but it worked out. And I don't show you all the jumps that fail. I just show you the one that worked. So anyway, I knew I was going to fall off at some point. I didn't really care whether or not I succeeded on the rest of this mission because this wasn't my challenge for this video. We've done a lot of walking on the NPC driving away cars. The reason the camera was spinning there is that my game accidentally lost the focus on my computer, so I didn't, like, my mouse didn't do anything. Okay, and then he is now swimming with the fishes. Good enough. So up next is my final attempt in this video. And normally I would show you the entirety of my final attempt. I'm not going to here because a whole lot of it was just kind of driving around. I was looking for one vehicle in particular, and it took a few minutes for me to find it. So I cut out like 2 minutes of the driving around, but I'll show you getting into a taxi, and then I'll show you finding the vehicle that I was looking for. In the meantime, I will share my speedrunning strat for this mission, and that's to take whatever vehicle I happen to bring to Ray when I started the mission and use my vehicle to block the garage door, and then I shoot my vehicle with M16 ammo until it blows up. And that just takes like a second, and of course his vehicle is right there, right next to my vehicle, trying to get out of this garage slowly. And then as a result, his vehicle blows up. So like I mentioned, there is a speedier strat that involves using grenades and like just tossing one on the ground like right at your feet as he's escaping. And I got it to work some of the time, but not all of the time. I just never got the timing down perfectly. And so because I couldn't get it consistent, I abandoned that speedier strat and went with my slower, more consistent strat. Probably only cost me like an extra, I don't know, 15 seconds or something to do my strat. It's good enough, and like I said, it's consistent. So here we are with the bus, and I didn't have a specific plan for the bus other than to say I'm gonna use the bus to really block his garage door and then just see what happens. I think I'm satisfied with the result. I wasn't predicting how I would pass this mission, but I figured good things would happen. You know, like you put good raw materials into the mix, and good things result. So here we are, just kind of lining up and totally blocking in with this massive bus. Off video, I did the same kind of thing with a line runner, which isn't as large, but it's so heavy, and this poor guy just had no chance. He was just stuck there in the garage. Okay, so here we go. Rocket launch to proceed. And then he's going to try fruitlessly to start pushing this bus out of the way, and his car has no chance. Of course, the police officer has a chance. He's stronger than the car, apparently. So we'll take out the one guy, take out the other guy, and then, like I said, I didn't really have a concrete plan. I knew I didn't want to get shot up here by the police officer that was in the vehicle, so I had to take him out. And then we get in this kind of spot where, like, I can see the arrow, so that means that Leon is out of the vehicle. And I actually tried getting in the vehicle at some point. I can't. It's locked. This vehicle is locked. But I couldn't see what I was doing. But I just changed to the bat, and I started swinging at air, and there you go. Mission passed. But there's no evidence that Leon McCaffrey died, right? Like, I'm just told mission passed, but nobody saw exactly what was happening in that garage with the bat. So as we wrap things up here, I'll read a little bit about Leon McCaffrey from the wiki. Leon McCaffrey is a minor character in GTA 3 and a main character in Liberty City Stories. How about that? They gave this guy some backstory in the prequel game. McCaffrey is a corrupt police officer working with Salvatore Leone and Tony Cipriani. In his early life, Leon was born and raised in Liberty City, and at some point joined the LCPD, later became a corrupt officer and made contact with Salvatore Leone, and eventually got on Salvatore's payroll. He apparently killed some of his former partners, including one who had a wife and children. Oh my goodness. He also had contacts in Italy from whom he gathered information. And then there's a bunch of stuff that happened in Liberty City Stories. I won't talk about that, but it looks like 7 missions. He's involved in 7 missions in Liberty City Stories. And then McCaffrey continues to work with the LCPD and his new partner Ray Machowski in GTA 3, a law-abiding police officer who eventually also becomes a corrupt officer. There you go, Ray. His crimes and links with organized crime become evident to the LCPD, and he agrees to turn state's evidence against Ray Machowski, who's now working for the Yakuza, for Asuka specifically. And when he learns of this, Ray Machowski sends Claude to kill McCaffrey. And then I won't read anything else from the wiki about Leon McCaffrey at this moment, but I think we'll be seeing him again at some point soon. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.